bao nhiêu đắng cho người thân ta khi bông hoa ấy cho đúng mang con tim trao cho một nam nhân thường, sẽ lòng ta ban cho bông hoa thơm hồi về cung cấp, khiến em luôn luôn bên ta mãi mãi không buồn. Mà đâu ngờ đâu thân em nơi đây tâm trí nơi nào, nhìn về quê hương em ôm tương tư nặng lòng biết bao. Một người nam nhân không vinh không hoa mà có lẽ nào người lại yêu thương quan tâm hơn ta một đêm vương sao. Xuân lệ quân vương không khi nào rơi khi nước chưa tàn, mà tình chưa yên nên vương trên mi giọt buồn chưa tràn. Đành lòng buông tay cho em ra đi với mối tình vàng, một bậc quân vương uy nghiêm oai phong như tim đất ta. Mà đâu ngờ đâu thân em nơi đây tâm trí nơi nào, nhìn về quê hương em ôm tương tư nặng lòng biết bao. Một người nam nhân không vinh không hoa mà có lẽ nào người lại yêu thương quan tâm hơn ta một đêm vương sao. Xuân lệ quân vương không khi nào rơi khi nước chưa tàn, mà tình chưa yên nên vương trên mi giọt buồn chưa tràn. Đành lòng buông tay cho em ra đi với mối tình vàng, một bậc quân vương uy nghiêm oai phong như tim đất ta. Một bậc quân vương uy nghiêm oai phong như tim đất ta.
Biển rộng trời cao đâu cũng là nhà đôi với ta, mà một người trú chân trong tim nàng quá sao xa lạ. Giọt lệ nam nhi không khi nào được rơi xuống đâu, mà giờ em chót theo ai nên ta đành phải buồn sâu. Rượu sầu đang giúp em cho quên đi ngày tháng u buồn, rằng người ta mãi thương nay cũng đã mỗi người một phương. Nàng còn hay nhớ chăng khi xưa ta đã nói những lời, dù ngày sau có ra sao ta vẫn muốn bên người thôi. Nàng sợ ta chết chinh bao năm không có ai trở lại, nàng cần người ở bên trong lo chăm sóc cho ngày mai. Ngày ra đi chiếc khăn em trao ta vẫn lo giữ lại, hình dung em vẫn đang theo ta đi hết trong đường dài. Ngàn vạn đỉnh đao dương cao hướng về phía trước ta, chẳng làm ta bất an như khi ta ở trước mặt nàng. Đầu đội trời cao chân dẫm đất ngào nghe núi sông, mà lòng như chết đi khi ai tin nàng đã theo chồng. Biển rộng trời cao đâu cũng là nhà đôi với ta, mà một người chủ
cô gái năm xưa hay nói hay cười chào em cô gái năm xưa, tưởng chừng rất ngơ ngây, vẫn đôi mắt mơ màng xinh xinh khuất sau phía anh nhìn lung linh, gieo tôi một chút thương nhẹ nhàng. Từ giây phút ấy con tim tôi khá rồi bời, cạnh em đã có rồi bời, cạnh em đã có ai kia. Ngày ngày nắm đôi tay đã hạnh phúc sao cần thêm anh, để cay đắng khó cửa tim anh. Yêu em nhiều bấy nhiêu là sai rồi, đừng có tình yêu mà hôm nay phải đợi chờ, mong sao ngày có mưa đừng ghé.
Chị gái lên hát một ca khúc góp vui ai dè tạo luôn.
Một nhà hồng mà lòng đắm nhi ngẩn ngơ, ngày thì nhớ nhớ đêm về nằm mơ. Nhân gian ngàn trăm vạn người sao ta lại say một người, chỉ muốn giang tay che cho em một đời. Bông hoa nào xinh dạn người ta cho tặng em thay lời, dệt mơ yêu đương bật nhịp cầu đưa em tới. Một nhà hồng mà lòng đắm nhi ngẩn ngơ, ngày thì nhớ nhớ Một nhà hồng mà lòng đắm nhi ngân ngơ, ngày thì nhớ nhớ đêm về nằm mơ. Nhân gian ngàn trăm vạn người, sao ta lại say một người, chỉ muốn giang tay che cho em một đời. Bông hoa nào xinh dạng người, ta cho tặng em thay lời, dệt mơ yêu đương, bập nhịp cầu đưa em tới. Một nhà hồng mà lòng đắm nhi ngân ngơ, ngày thì nhớ nhớ đêm về nằm mơ. Nhân gian ngàn trăm vạn người, sao ta lại say một người, chỉ muốn giang tay che cho em một đời. Bông hoa nào xinh dạng người, ta cho tặng em thay lời, dệt mơ yêu đương, bập nhịp cầu đưa em
Oh, what a
tới.
sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Nhà hồng mà lòng đắm nhi ngân ngơ, ngày thì nhớ nhớ đêm về nằm mơ.
Match day boys at this
Nhân gian ngàn
place
trăm
is
vạn
truly
người, sao
special.
ta lại
The
say
pride, the
một người,
passion.
chỉ muốn giang tay
That's
che
to
cho em
perfect
một
sense of
đời. Bông hoa nào xinh dạng người, ta cho tặng em thay lời, dệt mơ yêu đương, bập nhịp cầu đưa em tới.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Một nhà hồng mà lòng đắm nhi ngân ngơ, ngày thì nhớ nhớ đêm
Good
về
work on
nằm
the right
mơ.
flank here.
Nhân gian ngàn trăm vạn người, sao ta lại
He's
say
found a way
một người,
through.
chỉ muốn giang tay che cho em một đời.
A lot of
Bông hoa
space
nào
here,
xinh
a real
dạng người,
opportunity.
ta cho tặng em thay lời, dệt mơ yêu đương, bập nhịp cầu đưa em
His way
tới.
through. Araujo spots it and intercepts. Sergio,
Nhà
tell
hồng
me
mà
this,
lòng
who
đắm
are
nhi
you
ngân
looking for
ngơ,
in
ngày
particular
thì
here?
nhớ nhớ đêm
This
về
man
nằm
Rudiger is
mơ.
going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning, and he's got the pace and strength to deal with the quickest opponent. He's not going to fall for cheap tricks either. He's just not that type to dive into tackles. Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. On the pass, just kicks it to you over, just eases him off the ball. They can clear their lines. Haaland punches it back. Bouts of passing here, hits one! Just not quite happening for him just now. Bayern Munich really putting a few chances together here, taking what can only add to City's momentum now. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it. Now has some chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming. That was well played, well stopped. That interception was most necessary. He read that really well and stopped it. Now he's off and running. Cut short. Ødegaard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And the shot! Munich! Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination. Bayern Munich have penetrated for the first time. Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. So Heung-min. Oh, that was expansive and incisive. The type of move to please any coach. Chooses to go back. That is expertly dealt with. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Cristiano Ronaldo. Sporting has a free kick. Good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, super fine. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. formidable matchup. Come backwards here. Really got in the space
Hòa
there.
lòng đầm nhi ngân
Well
ngân,
played.
ngày thì nhớ nhớ đêm về năm mới.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Say một người chỉ muốn giang tay che cho em một đời. Bông hoa nào xinh dặn người đã cho
Beautiful
ta em
simplicity
thay
around
lời.
this
Sẽ
contest.
có yêu đương,
Winning running
bất
on
nhịp
one
cầu
side,
đưa em
not
tới.
in defence on the other. And Dyke cuts it out.
Nhìn hồng mà lòng đầm nhi ngân ngơ, ngày thì nhớ nhớ đêm về năm mới.
It's one through.
Rất nhân trăm vạn người, sao ta lại say một
Son
người
Heung
chỉ
Min
muốn giang tay
unable to
che
make it
cho
happen
em
for all
một
his good
đời.
intentions.
Bông hoa nào xinh dặn người đã cho ta
That's
em
Paula.
thay lời. Dệt mơ yêu
Good
đương,
read.
bất nhịp
That's
cầu
great
đưa em
positioning.
tới.
So good from Whistledown, that's a foul.
Nhìn hồng mà lòng đầm nhi ngân ngơ, ngày thì nhớ nhớ đêm về năm mới. Rất nhân trăm vạn người, sao ta lại say một người chỉ muốn giang tay che cho em một đời. Bông hoa nào xinh dặn người đã cho tặng em thay lời. Dệt mơ yêu đương, bất nhịp cầu đưa em tới. Nhìn hồng mà lòng đầm
Time
nhi
in for the
ngân
first
ngơ,
substitution of
ngày
the
thì
game.
nhớ nhớ
Well, he's
đêm
going to
về
inject a
năm
nice bit of
mới.
pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Chỉ muốn giang tay che cho em một đời. Bông hoa nào xinh
That's a
dặn
foul.
người
Yeah,
đã cho
referee's
tặng
given
em
it.
thay lời.
Yeah, well,
Dệt
they were
mơ yêu đương,
exposed and
bất nhịp cầu
vulnerable,
đưa
and
em
he knew he had to do
tới.
something to prevent a goal then.
Nhìn hồng mà lòng đầm nhi ngân ngơ, ngày thì nhớ nhớ đêm về năm mới.
Half-time
Rất
nearly
nhân
with
trăm
us.
vạn người,
They will
sao
be
ta lại
desperate
say
not to
một
concede
người chỉ
here.
muốn giang tay che cho
Now as
em
good a
một
time as any to pull
đời.
level.
Bông hoa nào xinh dặn người đã cho tặng em thay lời. Dệt mơ yêu đương, bất nhịp cầu đưa em tới. Nhìn hồng mà lòng đầm nhi ngân ngơ, ngày thì nhớ nhớ đêm về năm mới. Rất nhân trăm vạn người, sao ta lại say một người chỉ muốn giang tay che cho em một đời. Bông hoa nào xinh dặn người đã cho tặng em thay lời. Dệt mơ yêu đương, bất nhịp cầu đưa em tới.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before the ball was kicked, and
Nhìn
I
hồng
still
mà
have
lòng
the
đầm
mood.
nhi ngân ngơ, ngày thì nhớ nhớ đêm về năm mới.
Here's Haaland.
Rất nhân trăm vạn người, sao ta lại say một người chỉ muốn giang tay che cho em một đời. Bông hoa nào xinh dặn người đã cho tặng em thay lời. Dệt mơ yêu đương, bất nhịp cầu đưa em
Merino.
tới.
That's a shade optimistic.
Nhìn hồng mà lòng đầm nhi ngân ngơ, ngày thì nhớ nhớ đêm về năm mới. Rất nhân trăm
Head
vạn
back
người,
in
sao
at
ta
the
lại
break
say một
after a
người
first
chỉ
half that
muốn
has
giang
been,
tay
from
che cho
a
em
scoreline
một
point of view in any case, an even
Bông hoa
one.
nào xinh dặn
Both sides
người
have
đã cho
contributed
tặng
in
em
equal
thay
measure,
lời.
neither
Dệt mơ yêu
looking
đương,
overly
bất
under
nhịp cầu
pressure
đưa
from
em
the other.
tới.
And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1.
Nhìn hồng mà lòng đầm
Strong
nhi
opinions
ngân
on the
ngơ,
first half.
ngày thì nhớ
This
nhớ
match
đêm về
promised
năm
goals, and it
mới.
certainly hasn't let us down.
Rất nhân trăm vạn người, sao ta lại say một người chỉ
Sporting
muốn
head
giang
into the
tay
dressing
che
room
cho
after
em
a
một
half in which we've seen 2 goals,
Bông
one
hoa
each.
nào xinh dặn người đã cho tặng em thay lời. Dệt mơ yêu đương, bất
And
nhịp
we
cầu
are
đưa
back
em
on the way.
tới.
Good looking ball.
Nhìn hồng
Modric.
mà lòng đầm nhi ngân ngơ, ngày thì
Case
nhớ nhớ
crossing it
đêm
home,
về
but
năm
unless they
mới.
provide
Rất nhân trăm vạn người, sao ta lại say một người chỉ muốn giang tay che cho em một đời. Bông hoa nào xinh dặn người đã cho tặng em thay lời. Dệt mơ yêu đương, bất nhịp cầu đưa em tới.
Mosquera.
Nhìn hồng mà lòng đầm nhi ngân
Haaland
ngơ,
really
ngày thì
needed
nhớ
to
nhớ đêm
concentrate
về
on
năm
protecting the
mới.
ball. Then again,
Rất nhân
he
trăm
was
vạn
being
người,
very
sao ta
closely
lại say
marshaled.
một người chỉ muốn giang tay che cho em một đời. Bông hoa nào xinh dặn người đã cho tặng em thay lời. Dệt mơ yêu đương, bất nhịp cầu đưa em tới.
Gently done. Now that's well seen too.
Nhìn hồng mà
Modric.
lòng đầm nhi ngân ngơ, ngày thì nhớ nhớ đêm về
Playing
năm
back in.
mới.
Well, he certainly
Rất
wasn't in
nhân
the
trăm
mood to
vạn
take any
người,
risks.
sao ta lại say một người chỉ
Now
muốn
it's
giang tay
Haaland.
che cho em
It's the
một
sort of
đời.
situation that they'll want to
Bông hoa
capitalise
nào
on
xinh
now.
dặn người đã cho tặng em thay lời. Dệt mơ yêu đương, bất nhịp cầu đưa em
Get
tới.
that clear. Ødegaard.
Nhìn hồng mà lòng nằm nhi ngân ngơ.
Pops him off
Ngày
in
thì
and
nhớ
wins back
nhớ
the ball.
đêm về năm mới.
Jamal.
Nhân dân nhân trăm vạn người sắp tay say một người chỉ muốn giang tay che cho em một đời. Bông hoa nào xinh dặn người đã cho tặng em thay lời diệt mối yêu đương bằng nhịp cầu đưa em tới.
Chiến thần nhạc hay nhưng siêu khó hát trong Vbiz. Sơn Tùng có một bài hit không cao trên đọt dừa nhưng vẫn không chừa đường cover cho ai.
I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it. Bayern Munich
Sẽ xa
take
làm
the
tình
lead.
bước đi.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little
Bàn tay
influence, and all
rời
of a
xa
sudden,
làm thinh
bang.
bước đi. Buông bàn tay rời xa làm thinh bước
Like
đi.
they're showing much in terms of
Quang hùng
threat
Master
and
đi
quality.
khiến Hà Anh Tuấn phải kêu trời vì nhạc quá khó hát.
Còn Quang Hùng Master đi,
Cuts out the
tôi thấy nhạc
pass.
cũng rất là khó hát đối với Hà.
Well, this
Cái nhạc
is
rất
exactly
là
the
phải viết
approach they
ra
have
đúng
to
con
take
người.
now, Peter.
Còn cái chuyện bây giờ
Looking
khó
a
nhất
whole
là
lot
từng
more
mấy cái bài hát
urgent
của mày
now.
tao tập không có hát.
The interest value in
Subin
this
Hoàng
game
Sơn,
might
Phan
just
Mạnh Quỳnh
take
rõ
that
ràng
away.
làm nhạc chỉ để cho bản thân tự hát.
Sẽ chẳng có hôm nay vì tổn thương anh lướt qua. Sẽ chẳng có hôm nay vì tổn thương anh lướt qua.
Ødegaard.
Ôi, nhạc ông Phan Mạnh Quỳnh phải nói rằng là
Modric.
Chiến thần nhạc hay nhưng siêu khó hát trong Vbiz. Sơn Tùng có một bài hit không cao trên đọt dừa nhưng vẫn không chừa đường cover cho ai.
Nice physical challenge.
Rời xa làm thinh bước đi. Buông bàn tay rời xa làm thinh bước đi.
That's just
Buông
plain
bàn
and
tay
safe.
rời xa làm thinh bước
Passes
đi.
short and sharp.
Quang hùng Master đi khiến Hà Anh Tuấn phải kêu trời vì nhạc quá
That
khó
is
hát.
Còn
wildly
Quang Hùng
off
Master đi,
target.
tôi thấy nhạc
I think
cũng rất
a
là khó
little
hát
eagerness
đối
just
với
got
Hà.
the better of
Nhưng mà
him.
rất
He may
là
have been
phải
thinking
viết ra
about
đúng con
back
người.
page headlines
Còn cái
there.
chuyện bây giờ khó nhất là từng mấy cái bài hát của mày tao tập tao không có hát.
Subin Hoàng Sơn, Phan Mạnh Quỳnh rõ ràng làm nhạc chỉ để cho bản thân tự hát.
Sẽ chẳng có hôm nay vì tổn thương anh lướt qua. Sẽ chẳng có hôm nay vì tổn thương anh lướt qua.
ôi, nhạc ông Phan Mạnh Quỳnh phải nói rằng là
Chiến thần nhạc hay nhưng siêu khó hát trong Vbiz. Sơn Tùng có một bài hit không cao trên đọt dừa nhưng vẫn không chừa đường cover cho ai.
Buông bàn tay rời xa làm thinh bước đi. Buông bàn tay rời xa làm thinh bước đi. Buông bàn tay rời xa làm thinh bước đi.
Quang hùng
Sẽ thế nào nếu chúng ta set up hai cái màn hình 49 inch cùng một lúc?
từng bông tuyết trắng rơi bên thềm chỉ một trong cơn mơ muốn êm đềm bao đêm trôi qua đi mau từng ngày buồn em mong nhớ anh đôi tay ai xua đi buốt lạnh đêm không ai qua vắng tanh đêm cô đơn quạnh hiu tìm về cơn mưa tình yêu từ bao ngày qua chứa chan con tim yêu thương nồng nàn nơi đây chờ ai tuyết rơi về bên hè xưa hiên vắng một nhìn về một nơi xa xăm lưng cầu trượt bộ trong đêm mang theo cơn mưa cuối đông rét cả lê đôi bàn chân bước đi trên con phố dài nhẹ nhàng bông tuyết rớt trên con tim giá băng chỉ một lần thôi muốn nghe tiếng anh cười xinh như ngàn bông tuyết kia một nụ hôn trao về anh sẽ không như bông tuyết tàn giữ cho phút tăm đuôi ấm cho đôi con tim cách xa rồi mùa đông qua ngàn ánh dương quay trở về ta bên nhau hát vang khúc ca đêm không ai qua vắng tanh, đêm cô đơn quạnh hiu tìm về cơn mưa tình yêu. Từ bao ngày qua chứa chan con tim yêu thương nồng nàn, nơi đây chờ ai tuyết rơi về bên hè xưa hiên vái, một nhìn về một nơi xa xăm lưng cầu trượt vội trong đêm mang theo cơn mưa cuối đông rét cả. Lê đôi bàn chân bước đi trên con phố dài, nhẹ nhàng bông tuyết rớt trên con tim giá băng, chỉ một lần thôi muốn nghe tiếng anh cười xinh như ngàn bông tuyết kia. Một nụ hôn trao về anh sẽ không như bông tuyết tàn, giữ cho phút đắm đuối anh cho đôi con tim cách xa, rồi mùa đông qua ngàn ánh dương quay trở về, ta bên nhau hát vang khúc ca tuyết yêu thương.
Mưa rơi tươi mát tâm hồn nhẹ nhàng pha, cơn mưa như đang tái sinh ta, cơn mưa mang em đến bên đời dịu dàng pha, sau cơn mưa đêm cũng nở hoa. Bầu trời xanh đến lạ, nắng tươi lên hàng lá non, ban mai ôm lấy tâm hồn từ khi em ghé qua, và tình yêu bắt đầu khi ta nhìn vào mắt nhau. Anh thấy tim mình tái sinh sau nhiều cơn đau, chìm vào trong ánh mắt đắm đuối, anh ngỡ mình như đang đôi bơi, người làm anh biết yêu đắm say như tình đầu. Một vì sao sáng giữa bóng tối, ban mai về sau cơn mưa rơi, tái sinh anh từ đông cho tàn tình yêu. Chìm vào trong ánh mắt đắm đuối, anh ngỡ mình như đang đôi bơi, người làm anh biết yêu đắm say như tình đầu. Một vì sao sáng giữa bóng tối, ban mai về sau cơn mưa rơi, tái sinh anh từ đông cho tàn tình yêu. Cơn mưa rơi, 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 chỉ cần một ánh mắt mọi muôn phiền chợt.
Có những cái đắng như sự khước từ, tổn thương gắn bó đã bấy lâu dù vùng hương người quên rồi quá khứ xưa đầy thăng trầm. Khó đến đâu em cũng đã không rời xa anh không cần nói hoài, nhưng em 5 năm là quá dài, cỡ nào ngờ tương lai lòng người vội vã phôi phai. Là vì thương anh em sai, tội cho em, rất cho em, cũng vì em quá yếu đuối chẳng đã rút lui khi thấy anh buông xuôi. Và giờ khi gió mưa rông của đời anh đã biến tan, em nhận lại câu phũ phàng. Anh biết ơn em nhưng không thể yêu nên dừng tội cho em. sự khóc thường. Tổn thương gắn bó đã bấy lâu giờ vô hướng. Người quên rồi quá khứ xưa đời thăng trầm. Khó đến đâu em cũng đã không sửa sai. Anh không cần nói hoài nhưng em 5 năm là quá dài. Ngỡ nào ngờ tương lai lòng người vội vã phôi phai. Là vì thương anh em sai tôi cho em rất cho em. Cũng vì em quá yếu đuối trắng đã rút lui khi thấy anh buông xuôi. Và giờ khi gió mưa rông của đời anh đã biến tan em nhận lại câu phũ phàng. Anh biết ơn em nhưng không thể yêu nên dừng tim vỡ tan. Ngày gian khó bên nhau không lời than. Giờ buông tay vội vàng và lại mong ta xem nhau như cơn gió cuối. Là vì thương anh em sai tôi cho em rất cho em. Là vì thương anh em sai tôi cho em rất cho em. Cũng vì yêu anh em quá yếu đuối chẳng đã rút lui. Và giờ khi gió mưa rông của đời anh đã thiếu than em nhận lại câu phũ phàng. Anh biết ơn em nhưng không thể yêu nên dừng tôi cho em. Anh biết ơn em nhưng không thể yêu nên dừng tôi cho em.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibel spared in this collective chorus.
Ai rồi cũng say khát theo tháng năm dần trôi. Yêu đến mấy cũng buông khi người ta thay lòng. Tin vào cả thế giới đến lúc em nhận ra bao câu hứa năm xưa tan
So
vào
that's got things underway.
trong lòng em vẫn thế vẫn mưa
Dani Olmo,
ngày xưa.
he's shifting through the gears here.
Quên em quên nụ hôn đàn đường. Bao chặng đường gian khó ta đã qua cùng nhau. Sao anh nói chia
So
tay
Jim, who
cho
would you identify as the
đâu.
key man in this fixture?
Rồi
Well, Peter, this guy, Son, is one of the quickest players around at this level, and he uses it to great effect. His willingness to run at and beyond defences just adds to that raw pace, and it'll mean he'll always be a threat here.
He'll be looking for a goal or two. Dani Olmo, changes him with that pass. Disappointed with that. That was good alertness. Gvardiol. Saka. And Gvardiol. Saka. Hansel can place it forward. That's a
Good
Và
run
bây giờ
down the left.
sẽ đến không bạc cây không ạ.
Kimmich did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Nếu như rằng chúng ta nay xa rồi,
Quality ball.
chắc anh sẽ
Always
trong
onto
cơn
this.
buồn tìm em
Van Dijk
đi
gets
làm
over and
gì.
intercepts.
Nói với lòng chúng
Neither
ta
team has
muốn
yet
dĩ
managed
chẳng
to
ngừng
impose
ý.
any authority,
Nhưng
and
rồi cứ thế
as a
ta
consequence,
biệt
this
ly.
game's just
Dù
dwindled.
rằng còn ký ức khi ta bên nhau chẳng thể có xóa đi. Ai yêu anh bằng em, vậy mà anh nỡ buông tay trong khi em vẫn còn yêu anh. Sao anh nỡ nhẫn tâm nói với em một lời chưa nghĩ xa rời, để em thôi muộn phiền những đêm chơi vơi. Đến đâu mang một đời có ai thấu hiểu, chỉ mong khi gặp lại đã quên được người. Nói với em lời xin lỗi ai sai rồi, chắc sao đâu một mình cũng sẽ quên thôi. Bước quay đi lặng lẽ ngỡ đã giữa trời, xa như biết ngày đầu đã không gặp nhau.
The defence proved
Nói với
infallible
em
then.
một lời
That
chưa
won't be the last they'll see of him.
xa rời, để em thôi muộn
it's a
phiền
nice idea,
những
but the
đêm
execution
chơi
was
vơi.
Oh, easy
Đến đâu
pickings
mang
there.
một đời có
Sherlock.
ai thấu hiểu,
Sherlock.
chỉ mong khi gặp lại đã quên được người. Nói với em lời xin lỗi ai sai rồi, chẳng sao đâu một mình cũng sẽ quên thôi. Bước quay đi lặng lẽ ngỡ đã giữa trời, xa như biết ngày đầu đã không gặp
That
nhau.
interception was most necessary. That's great
Bước quay
positioning.
đi
So
lặng
good
lẽ
from
ngỡ đã giữa trời,
smashing header.
xa như biết ngày
And
đầu.
collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic and had set up the opportunity. That's great effort. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now. Bellingham! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And number two then.
Mà em vẫn nhớ anh nhiều lắm, vẫn chưa thể yêu anh, vẫn chưa nắm tay anh.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly. But I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Đâu phải em muốn quên là sẽ quên, là sẽ quên. Đâu phải mong hết đau là bớt đau, là bớt đau. Nhiều khi lý trí cố gắng mạnh mẽ, nhưng trái tim thật sự yếu đuối là em giấu đi, chỉ là em giấu đi. Đâu phải yêu hết tâm, người để tâm, người để tâm. Đâu phải cho hết đi, người trắng đi, người trắng đi. Chỉ vì đôi khi yêu thương một ai, ta chẳng mong nhận lại chi hết. Ngờ đâu đôi khi tình yêu lại khiến ta bên bờ mi.
Saka. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior!
Mình hát lớn
He
hơn
has
cùng nhau được
saved the
không ạ?
goalkeeper's brushes there. What great defending.
Nhớ khi mình quen nhau, cùng đi trên chiếc xe đạp nâu, lá xanh còn chưa chín, đã hẹn ước môi mình.
Here's the whistle for half
Ước
time.
muôn đời bên
So there we are, half time. too involved in the game. Most importantly, there's been just one telling moment. It's still very tight here. The game is still up for grabs. And the half-time score.
Đâu phải mong hết đó là bớt đó, là bớt đó. Nhiều khi lý trí cố gắng mạnh mẽ, nhưng trái tim thật sự yếu đuối là em xấu đi, chỉ là em xấu đi. Đâu phải yêu hết đâu, người để tâm, người để tâm. Đâu phải cho hết đi, người cho đi, người cho đi. Chỉ vì đôi khi yêu thương một ai, ta chẳng mong nhận lại chi hết. Ngờ đâu mấy khi tình yêu lại khiến ta quên bơi. Chẳng phải em không thể tìm được một ai ta, chỉ là vì anh đã đi, để lại khối không có đây. Một mình em vẫn tốt, vẫn tự mình rời xa những tổn thương. Cho ngày trái tim em lại yêu và yêu nhiều hơn nữa.
Had it taken off him. Sporting needed that. They really needed it. Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
No.
And back out it comes.
No.
And it's hoisted clear.
Nhiều khi lý trí cố gắng mạnh mẽ, nhưng
Held by a goal, needing to go up a gear.
là
That's
em
how it looks
xấu
here.
đi.
Throw.
Đâu phải yêu hết tâm, người để tâm, người để tâm. Đâu phải cho hết đi, người cho đi, người cho đi. Chỉ vì đôi khi yêu thương một ai, ta chẳng mong nhận lại chi hết. Ngờ đâu mấy khi tình yêu lại khiến ta quên bờ
Too much pressure. Had to go that way. Danny Olmo.
và
He could be in here. Oh, it's Son
không
Heung-min.
thể quên.
And he can clear it away.
Cũng là một cái yêu
What are you
thương
thinking? Sporting are
gọi
not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change. Saka. Bellingham does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Bellingham takes control of it and he's on the move. Played back in. And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. No, again, there's no way through. That's what has to be done now, no question about it. There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here. You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
tình yêu ơi, sao quá xa vời, làm sao xưa rồi
Rodri,
cuộc tình thân thiên về
Vinicius Junior. That pass isn't the best.
này tìm người
Good running with the
không nói
ball.
nên lời, người quay bước đi
That's been
để
one straight
em
back.
nơi trôi vơi.
Santos looking to pass their way through.
Ký ức cho dù bóng anh
Santos surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
chung lối, nhưng khi nhìn anh
Here's Son
em đã
Heung-min.
vui rồi.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Nơi xa hãy vui cười lên.
They've got to be quick
Này
moving this
tình
forward.
yêu ơi, ơi giờ đây quá xa
Here's a good
vời.
battle, bicep to
Ngàn năm
bicep.
chờ,
Good
mặc
read.
dù
He
đây
read
chỉ
that
là
really well
mơ.
and stopped it.
Nhìn thời gian
That's a
trôi,
good intervention.
trôi,
That was
giờ
what he
đây
had to
quá
make in
xa
the face of
rồi.
danger that was
Dù
growing.
cho thế nào, tình yêu này luôn trong anh. La 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 la. La 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 la.
chẳng buông tiếc nhưng lòng vẫn ngời hy vọng về em rơi riêng em chốn đây mà thôi dù không chung lối nhưng khi nhìn anh em đã vui rồi anh nơi xa hãy vui cười lên này tình yêu ơi 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 giờ đây quá xa vời ngàn năm vẫn chờ mặc dù đây chỉ là mơ nhìn thời gian trôi 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 tình yêu cũng xa rồi dù cho thế nào tình yêu này luôn trôi la 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 la
Show here, but ultimately there was no way and he's lost his well, now it's a race for the ball. Santos can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think. Here's East.
Making consecutive changes here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Haaland, and he's been shifted off here. Yamal, and he cuts out the supply. And that will be it. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides
một tình yêu giá bao yêu đơn phương mình nhỉ
nàng đẹp như một ngôi sao
sáng cao trên trời nụ cười xinh tươi sáng như hoa hướng dương lạnh lùng anh bước qua muôn hoa tươi trông theo còn lại em ngất ngây trong cơn mơ mình em một cuộc tình mà mình dành riêng cho anh dù năm tháng trôi qua vẫn còn đây biết yêu anh thương anh mong anh trong trái tim nhưng không thể nói lên em yêu anh hãy bước đi và đừng nghĩ gì dù cho anh không cần em nhưng em vẫn cần anh dù anh ra đi thật xa giấc mơ của em thầm giữ trong con tim bóng dáng của anh sẽ mãi mơ về anh hỡi anh tình yêu trong mơ của em thầm mong một lần được ôm anh trong vòng tay cùng nhau bước trên yêu thương cùng đắp xây mộng mơ mình sẽ mãi bên nhau.
welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
qua muôn hoa tươi trôi theo.
It is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Một cuộc tình mà mình dành riêng cho em, dù năm tháng trôi qua vẫn còn đây. Biết yêu em thương em mong em trong trái tim, nhưng không thể nói lên anh yêu em. Hãy bước đi và đừng nghĩ suy, cho em không cần anh nhưng anh vẫn cần em. Dù em ta đi thật xa, giấc mơ của anh từng giữ trong con tim bóng dáng của em. Sẽ mãi mơ về em ơi em. Tình yêu trong mơ của anh thơ mong một lần được ôm em trong vòng tay cùng nhau, bước trên yêu thương cùng đắp xây mộng mơ.
He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Kimmich with the short one.
Có hơi ngắn đó không anh? Em muốn nghe giọng ca chính chủ hát lại bài hát này được không?
Hãy bước đi và đừng nghĩ
Number 2 then.
cho em không cần
Anh nhưng anh vẫn cần em.
Santos have the chance to go the other way. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Fadio.
Dù em ra đi thật xa, giấc mơ của anh tận giữ trong con tim màu dáng của em. Sẽ mãi mơ về em ơi em. Tình yêu trong mơ của anh thơ mong một lần được ôm em trong vòng tay cùng nhau, bước trên yêu thương cùng đắp xây mộng mơ.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Merino. Oh, easy pickings there. Santos applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone.
It's Son Heung-min! Kimmich. Guardiola deals with that comfortably.
Cà phê quán cũ cùng vui với ai.
Rice.
Cánh hoa rơi nhẹ phương mắt
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Vinicius Junior. He has found the way through. And here's Saka. Won't cut out the margin for error there at all.
Cà phê đắng làm ta thấm cay. Giấc chiêm bao chợt mơ thấy nhau. Vỡ mộng rồi riêng mình ta đớn đau. Từng cho nhau bao nhiêu hy vọng, cho nhau từng lời hứa, phút cuối giữ lấy được không? Gặp lại nhau chỉ hôm nay để anh phải nhớ phải
Good-looking ball. Rice.
Nếu cho em được lựa chọn một lần nữa, nếu cho ta quay lại phút
They've got to
giây
make this
đầu.
nice and quick. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Sẽ chẳng
He's
được
got plenty of space out wide here.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's been cut out, well played. There's the clearance. Oh, there's a probing ball. Rodri. Kimmich. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. This might spell danger. Closing in on goal. Saka. Oh, it's big chance. Oh, taken with style. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. How very smart. He just got it right. That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see the spin. Obviously not done on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball and it all came good. Things starting to look very comfortable. You can really sense how important Merino! That is going to be the final action of the first half. Reflections on the first half? Well, it's looking pretty straightforward. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Gặp lại nhau chi cách quá xa và mong rồi.
Underway again. Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Rượu ngọt làm ta cà phê đắng.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Giấc chiêm bao chợt mơ thấy nhau
Vinicius Junior.
vỡ mộng rồi riêng
Pressing
mình
intense and it's paid off. Kimmich. Sporting have reclaimed it.
Xin cảm ơn tình cảm của mọi người rất là nhiều vào tối ngày hôm nay.
That's a sharp pass. Could move up a gear here. Vinicius Junior. That's been intercepted. That's great positioning. So good from him. And here's Son Heung-min. Rodri. That pass has been well intercepted. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed. Now it's Kimmich. Palmer. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please. That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played. An hour into the second half. Saka set up one goal so far. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. But touches it back. They're really getting no time to think on the ball here. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. Comes out a supply. Vinicius Junior. Welcomes it in. That's been intercepted.
Anh nhẹ lòng mỗi khi nghe câu em ồn mà phải không? Tại anh vô tư chẳng để tâm hay em chẳng đáng quan trọng.
Rodri. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome. Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Em không nét mình trong những khoảng trời riêng khó thôi. Thế nên anh chẳng thể thấy nước mắt em đã từng rơi. Em vẫn luôn tìm cách, anh chỉ tìm lý do. Tình yêu trong ta cứ thế dần phai mờ. Vì em chưa bao giờ khó nên anh cứ nghĩ em không buồn. Em chưa bao giờ khó nên em tổn thương anh chẳng coi là điều bận tâm. Vì em chưa
Bellingham.
Khúc đấy là người phụ nữ người
Lovely
ta
bit
đau
of
khổ.
skill. Rice.
Vì em chưa bao giờ khó nỗi đau em
Yilmaz.
sâu
He's picked his way through. Nuno Mendes.
em chưa bao giờ khó khi hai chúng ta có cuộc tình mình em vun đắp vì tình yêu luôn là thế ngỡ là mãi mãi nhưng sau cùng chẳng thể đến với nhau từ nay anh không cần bận tâm anh không còn đáng quan trọng.
Palmer. Now it's Son Heung-min.
Từ nay anh không
Rice.
cần bận tâm.
Davies really added the width there.
Em
Oh, smashing header! He should have put that one away.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Merino. Sporting are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Thank you mọi
Well,
người.
it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they...
He's had a hit! Should have equalised.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. And the finish! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Santos clearly now in lead preservation mode. Into the last 5 minutes. Nkapie cuts it out.
Santos probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played.
Has a goal! It's in! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Davis. Time added on will be 2 minutes. That's very neat.
Không còn ai níu chân tình yêu mới là thứ tuyệt vời anh đã đánh
And
đổi nó
that is
bằng
the last
chính
effort
em
of the
rồi
game.
lý do em
Performance of
chấp nhận chia
perspiration,
tay
work rate,
cũng
grit,
là vì
and those
lần
are
cuối
very
thứ
good
tha
qualities
và
that
bao
might have
dung
got them something on
tất
another
cả.
day. Sadly,
Em
not
sẽ ngước
today.
lên thêm một lần
So
nữa
what do you take away from it all,
lùi
Jim?
về sau
Sporting desperately
em
failing to
sợ
impose
đau.
themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Câu chuyện thật dài nhưng ta nên dừng lại anh đi một hướng và em cũng chẳng thể nào nhận lại nước mắt đã rơi thật nhiều và em cũng đã biết thêm nhiều điều sự thật là em đã quá ngốc tin vào yêu rồi thất bại để rồi ai kia đến sau cho anh từng cảm xúc mới em lỗi thời thôi vậy xem như em đã chấp nhận rồi rời xa anh xem như trong khoảnh khắc này em không nên phải có mặt chắc cô ai cũng đâu biết em đã từng là sự của anh gom hết nỗi đau em cất giấu vào trong nụ cười qua mau lý do em chấp nhận chia tay là vì không để anh phải phân vân không còn ai níu chân tình yêu mới là thứ tuyệt vời anh đã đánh đổi nó bằng chính em rồi lý do em chấp nhận chia tay cũng là vì đoạn cuối thứ tha và bao dung tất cả em sẽ ngốc nghếch thêm một lần nữa, lùi về sau dù em rất đau. Lý do em chấp nhận chia tay là vì không để anh phải phân vân, không còn ai níu chân. Tình yêu mới là thứ tuyệt vời, anh đã đánh đổi nó bằng chính em. Lý do em chấp nhận chia tay là vì không để anh phải phân vân, không còn ai níu chân. Tình yêu mới là thứ tuyệt vời, anh đã đánh đổi nó bằng chính em. You never know, có chắc tuyệt vời. Đâu ai, đâu ai, đâu ai, đâu ai yêu anh bằng em.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. And he's been shifted off it. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Son Heung-min. He can run onto that, and he's onside. He's found a way through. Overhit and out of play.
Có bao nhiêu người đã đi qua nhớ thương mà có thể quên được cảm giác khi
Vinicius Junior. Chance here to counter. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
mà có thể dễ dàng nhắm mắt bỏ lại ánh sáng.
Defence just about came out on top, but they were so contested. Mikel Merino does really well to win the ball back. Bellingham.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Guardiola with a definite foul there.
Tưởng như sóng gió sẽ hóa ngọt ngào những chua cay, ngờ đâu làm tan phai cánh hoa
So, Jim,
lòng
tell me this, who are
rơi
you
xuống
rooting
không
for
phải
in particular?
con số cuộc
Yeah,
đời.
Joshua.
And he's had a hit.
Mình đã đi qua
That's out by the most elastic of
sẵn
play.
lòng
Yeah, he
được
was well
buồn
placed to deal with that.
còn nỡ
They know
nhau
they've
thì
got a height
có
advantage,
xa
and
cách
it's time for
vẫn
them to
quay
use it.
về với nhau.
Well, it's gone out again. And so
Mà
we'll
cuộc
have a
đời
repeat
không
corner.
như ta
Sporting
ước
have
mơ,
their second corner now.
càng cố chấp thì càng cố đau, rồi cho đến phút cuối cùng ta vẫn
Santos
là
has
người
the chance to go the other way.
tổn thương.
Bellingham. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Sorloth. He's had it taken off him. Gabriel powering forward here. And here's Haaland.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Vì lâu nay trong tim đã gieo
That's been
trồng
intercepted.
một
It's run loose here.
sức sợ. Tưởng
With
như
nicely by the
sóng
defence.
gió sẽ hóa ngọt ngào những chua cay, ngờ đâu làm tan phai cánh hoa lòng rơi xuống khúc phanh con số cuộc đời.
Apologetically persistent, it's
Mình rồi cho đến phút cuối cùng ta vẫn là người tổn thương. Dừng lại đi thôi, cảm xúc này là vô tội, đừng lôi kéo con tim chạy theo những điều nhức nhối, mà cuộc đời không như ta ước muốn, càng cố chấp thì càng cô đơn.
Rice. Some
Rồi
really
cho
good
đến
ball
phút
movement.
cuối cùng ta vẫn là người.
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence,
Rồi
though,
cho
able to
đến
hold on
phút
this time.
cuối cùng ta vẫn
It's a little off target.
còn.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Kimmich moves wide and looking to get onto this. No, he wasn't going to let him pass. Knocked in behind. Rodri. It's Kimmich. Santos applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
And there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. That's really well manoeuvred. Bellingham. Out of passing here, really easy on the eye. To cut it out. Merino. Rice wins the duel this time.
Con sóng xô
Bellingham. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
hành trình bay
Mendes. The pass is intercepted. Saka takes control of it and he's on the move. Kimmich. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Son Heung-min. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And we hit half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. See, views on the first half.
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. Just back from your break.
Đại dương mênh mông ơi hỡi anh ở đâu, chút xanh bao la ơi có thấy bóng em, nhạc cơn gió hành nhân rung rạc, trái tim ta vẫn yêu người. Dù ngày mai dẫu thế giới có đổi thay, tình anh em xin giữ mãi trong trái tim. Người ơi có còn nhớ đến nơi ta
Fade into space out wide.
Ra biển chạm. Thank you.
Rodri. Facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well seen. Saw that coming. He read that really well and stopped it. And that interception was most necessary. That was well played, well stopped. Always onto this.
Anh lớn như đại dương,
Wonderful goal.
nồng ấm hiền
The
hòa
keeper
bao
deserves
dung
some sympathy there. He may not have seen
đã
that
cho
until too
em
late.
sức sống để đi tới tận cuối
Sporting have fired themselves in front.
thời gian cứ trôi bình yên, rồi một ngày khi giông bão kéo đến nơi đây, để rồi anh đã mãi ra đi theo cánh chim trời. Đại dương mênh mông ơi hỡi anh ở đâu, trời xanh bao la ơi có thấy bóng anh, nhạc cơn gió hãy nhấn rung răng, trái tim ta vẫn yêu người. Dù ngày mai dẫu thế giới có đổi thay, từng ngày em xin giữ mãi trong trái tim. Người ơi có còn nhớ đến lời ta hẹn hò. rừng rang. Dù ngày mai dẫu thế giới có đổi thay, tình anh em xin giữ mãi trong trái tim. Người ơi có còn nhớ đến nơi ta hẹn hò. Người ơi có còn nhớ đến nơi ta hẹn hò. Thank you mọi người rất nhiều đã hát cùng mình Nhi nhá.
Sides now taking this chance to turn to their benches. He's got out there.
Tràn theo từng làn sóng, một vầng trăng sáng với tình yêu chúng
Calmly
ta
anticipates.
vượt ngàn hải lý cũng không xa. Biển rộng đất trời chỉ có ta, thì sóng ngân hà mình cũng qua. Biển không biên giới như tình anh với em, hơn cả những điều trong xanh. Trăng nhô lên cao, trăng gác trên đầu núi, mây xanh xanh lơ vì đắm say tình mới. Đến đây với em mà ngỡ trong giấc mơ, mắt em âu sầu là cả một trời thơ. Không gian im nghe nhịp đôi tim hẹn ước, mong sao tương lai đường trắng ta cùng bước. Siết tay giúp nhau mình lánh xa thế nhân, lánh xa ưu phiền đắng cay trần gian. Mọi người vỗ tay được không ạ? Có ai thuộc ca khúc này không ạ? Có thể hát cùng Nhi được không? Không. Yeah. Hát lời lên được không ạ? Biển rộng đất trôi chỉ có ta, thì sóng ngân hà mình cũng qua. Biển không biên giới như tình anh với em, hơn cả những điều trăng xanh. Trăng nhô lên cao, trăng gác trên đầu núi, mây xanh xanh lơ vì đắm say tình mới. Đến đây với em mà ngỡ trong giấc mơ, mắt em âu sầu là cả một trời thơ. Không gian im nghe nhịp đôi tim hẹn ước, mong sao tương lai đường trắng ta cùng bước. Siết tay dắt nhau mình lánh xa thế nhân, lánh xa ưu phiền đắng cay trần gian. Ngỡ trong giấc mơ, cả một trời thơ. Siết tay dắt nhau đến đây với em, lánh xa thế gian. Biển rộng đất trời chỉ có ta, chỉ có ta. Đời em sẽ đẹp vì có anh, vì có anh.
Looking for options for movement. Haaland is flagged offside.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
De Ketelaere on the pass, just keeps it ticking over. Can he get it through?
Nắm tay nhau trên đường tươi tanh vui ca ngày tháng, dấu chân xưa ghi lại đôi ta yêu nhau ngày ấy. Tóc em xanh vì anh, mắt anh vui vì em, chung bước vì yêu. Hà Nhi
biết em yêu anh nhiều rồi thì anh hãy thôi. Giờ môi xưa còn đây chiếc không ai được bay bay xa tầm tay. Yêu dù là xa ở nơi đâu anh xin được yêu, xa dù thật xa nếu đôi ta yêu nhau thật sâu. Muốn mình không chia cách đôi mình còn yêu nhau mãi. Hỡi anh vì tình yêu như thế, chờ anh trong vòng tay và thứ tha cho anh lời ấy. Nơi đây mình em tìm bóng anh như chim lạc lối, ngày chờ đêm khóc mưa trong lòng sông có giấc mơ sao chưa giữ nỗi buồn. Xin chào tất cả quý vị khán giả Hà Nội ạ.
Hà Nhi.
Yeah, yeah.
Nắm tay nhau trên đường tung tăng vui ca ngày tháng, dấu chân xưa ghi lại đời ta yêu nhau ngày ấy. Tóc như xanh vì anh, mắt anh vui vì em, chung bước vì yêu.
Biết anh yêu em nhiều, đôi khi em hay là lối gió đưa anh quay về cùng em trong đêm tối. Mắt môi xưa còn đây chiếc hôn này vụt bay bay xa tầm tay.
Yêu dù là xa ở nơi đâu anh xin được yêu, xa dù thật xa nếu đôi ta yêu nhau thật sâu.
Muốn nhìn chung không chia cách đôi mình còn yêu nhau mãi. Hỡi anh vì tình yêu em sẽ chờ anh giữa vòng tay và thứ tha cho anh ngày ấy. Nơi đây mình em tìm bóng anh như chim lạc lối, ngày chờ đêm khóc mưa trong lòng sông tố giấc mơ sao chưa giữ nỗi buồn. Vì yêu vì tình yêu em sẽ
Vì yêu, vì tình yêu anh sẽ,
vì yêu vì tình yêu em sẽ
chung bước vì yêu.
vì yêu vì tình yêu em sẽ
Vì yêu, vì tình yêu anh sẽ, vì
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. Rummenigge, Kimmich. Araujo gets rid without sophistication. Back into the middle. Traoré. Out towards the flank. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And we have our very first corner. Gullit with the short one. Kimmich.
Everything here will gravitate towards Jan Koller. He's not the fastest or the most sophisticated, but he holds up play so strongly.
And if you've got him in the side, you're going to play to him.
Very much so. His height just...
And the finish! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Seedorf plays it short. Great hit! Goal! Sporting! And Sporting score first! With a predatory goal.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Thailand are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Seedorf. Rummenigge. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's got the shot away! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Sporting clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Sporting are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. We have already started here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Pass is just off target. Now it's Drogba. And it's Gullit. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Drogba. He could be in here. Tries a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
No way through. And here's Drogba. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fires from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Kaká. And he cuts out the supply.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Drogba. That's a good ball out wide.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
Nedved. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Gullit. Hits one! Goal! Sporting! And Sporting score first!
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Rummenigge.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive. Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Kaká. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Nuno Mendes. Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well stopped.
And it's Seedorf. Cruyff. Roberto Carlos. Rummenigge. He is through here.
Oh, great feat, that.
Tries the cross. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And that has left him in a heap. Cruyff. And he's intervened well there. Oh, easy pickings there. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Chouameni.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Kimmich. And he was alert to it. Pirlo.
Sporting can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Seedorf. Gets a good foot in there. Kaká. Oh, what Roberto Carlos! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Carlos clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Pirlo goes short. Sporting have the chance to go the other way. Gullit gets over and intercepts. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Roberto Carlos. Seedorf.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Kaká. Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Nuno Mendes. Gullit. He's got away. Nice interception, well timed. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Sporting clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Sporting, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. That gets things going for the second half.
Sporting definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Rummenigge. Roberto Carlos. And it's Cruyff. Oh, perfectly measured that. That has not gone well. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And he's gone backward here. He's had a hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. That's good play. Oh, right place, right time. And that was very necessary. Owen. And the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rummenigge. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Drogba. Nuno Mendes. Team still separated by the game's only goal. movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Di 80.953 spettatori.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Kaká. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Kaká.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Nedved. Some resolute defending there. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
He's looking to set free a runner. Owen. Schmeichel catches it safely. Drogba finds himself offside. Might look promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Rummenigge charging forward, the ball at his feet. Adams is the guilty party there. Drogba. There's the shot! He has done it! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
It's great composure. He kept his eye on the ball until the last possible moment, and then smash. No stopping that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And it's Seedorf. And here's Drogba.
That's good play from him.
And he's on his way!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up. This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, Red, nice interception.
Sporting have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
He's found some... He's got the shot away! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Hullet is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Kaká, and he's managed to get free. That could... And Cruyff! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Yeah, this is part of the job. Head down and keep plugging away.
Drogba. Owen in acres of space out wide. Kaká. Chance! Chouameni. Kimmich. Now it's Drogba. Nuno Mendes. And it's Cruyff. Tomiyasu does really well to win the ball there. Rummenigge. And the number on the board is 3. And it's Cruyff. Out to the left it goes. Roberto Carlos. Chouameni. And that's that. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Drogba taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Sporting, definitely impressive.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Drogba showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Drogba.
Well, as box office names go, Peter, David Beckham is right up there.
Yeah, he gets the turnstiles clicking, that's for sure, but footballing qualities?
Well, I think any defence is going to be nervous because of the sheer quality he can produce.
Especially over a dead ball.
Yeah, not just that, I think in open play he can deliver for fun too.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rummenigge. Kimmich. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Rodri. To Beckham. Turns back here, probably the best option. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's a super give and go. Played back in. That's very neat. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rice. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
It's Drogba! Rodri. Rummenigge. Now it's Drogba. And that has left him in a heap. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Maldini cuts it out. He's looking to set free a runner. Big chance! Goal! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Beckham.
Sporting really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
A real chance if he can get through. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Alexander-Arnold. Nice sequence of passes, this. Mbappe, and the shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Mbappe!
That was lovely, that.
Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that's another good win of the ball. That's been cut out, well played. Chouameni. And here's Drogba. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Short changes him with that pass. Beckenbauer. And there is the half-time whistle. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Sporting can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And the pass is intercepted. Oh, it's come loose. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Very nicely done. That's a goal kick. Seedorf picks it up from the goal kick. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Drogba. Now that looks a decent ball. Looking for options for movement. And that's an excellent interception. Drogba might just make this. Rice. Rodri. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Some really good ball movement. And it's Gullit. Real chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Not the most accurate pass. Vinicius Junior. Rodri.
Este jogo teve uma
Passes
assistência
coming
de
off in quick
71,
succession here.
498 espectadores.
Chouameni. Kimmich. Oh, super ball! He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, then look, chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Pullet goes short. He rises! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
They've played it short. Johor Darul Tazim are looking to go forward now. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Out of play for a goal kick. Tomiyasu gathers from the goal kick. Rice. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Hullet. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Hullet.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
There's the shot! Sticks it away! Do not write them off! Back they come! With a predatory goal.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Sporting grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides and with such great individual
Hits one! It's in! Into the lead once more!
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, that's a key interception. Vinicius Junior stood up well to him there. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Rice. And it's Hullet. Sporting are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
All they need is one big chance.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, shooting chance! Rice.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Header! In for the pieces! They are queuing up to have a go here.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Mbappe. Rummenigge.
Foram
Drogba.
indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Rice. And he's forced to go back. And that's it. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The action has already started. That's a lovely, neat pass. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And he cuts out the supply. Ruben Dias cuts out the pass. And here's Mbappe.
And you know, Peter, it's great to see Samuel Eto'o on the team sheet. Energetic, fast.
He's got the shot away! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. No, that's been intercepted. Seedorf. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Pedri. That's really nicely played. Chouameni. That's a little off target. Pedri. And here's Mbappe. And the shot! It's a goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
It's one! Really well taken goal. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Ruben Dias did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ruben Dias kept his eye on it, and he's there. And no, that was never going to make it. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now it's Eto'o. Back into the middle. And he's straight offside. Kimmich. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now it's Drogba. Rummenigge. Xabi Alonso, who does have an assist to his name. He can run onto that. Oh, he's Eto'o! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Italy with the corner, they're first. Gets his head to it!
Sporting really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pedri is fouled. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Cruyff. Always onto this. Pedri. Rijkaard tries to clear. This is promising. Can he finish? And that has fair fizzed.
Look, they don't come much better in terms of ball striking. It deserved a better result than that.
Rummenigge. well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Chouameni. Kimmich. Well, that looks a decent ball. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And they're quick to get it back. Oh, and Hullet! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Sporting are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Kimmich. Hullet. Rummenigge. Van Dijk makes the interception. Xavi Alonso. Oh, no joy this time. Hullet.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rummenigge. Oh, he's been caught napping. Courtois catches it safely. Seedorf. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Foram indicados 2
Belletti.
minutos de
The
compensação.
pass is intercepted. Xavi Alonso. Seedorf. And that interception was... And that'll be the last act of the first half. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Kimmich. That has been knocked clear. Oh, this looks sharp. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look,
oh, shooting chance! Rummenigge clears. Belletti. Sporting really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Pedri. Eto'o. Xabi Alonso. Seedorf.
Este jogo teve uma assistência de 61
Drogba looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down there.
And he's managed to get free.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Eto'o looks to get on the end of this. We expected better, and so did he. Mbappe. Chouameni.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Now it's Mbappe. Schmeichel can claim that. Cruyff finds himself offside. Chouameni, Mbappe. That has been cut short. And it's Cruyff. And here's Mbappe.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Seedorf.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Hernandez proves too strong. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Cruyff clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. Maldini getting this one clear.
Italy clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
He's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Courtois deals with it effortlessly. Alonso, you can run onto that. Now it's Eto'o. He's in, big chance! It's loose. Oh, what has happened here? Time is running out here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substituição para o Sporting. Número 13.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Número 17. Número 9.
And he's intervened well there. Oh, it's come loose.
Número 12.
Sporting have a simple task to find something sustained.
And Messi!
Número 26.
Hernandez gets rid without sophistication.
Davids really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Mbappe. Messi. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! They have stolen level at the last!
Sporting clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time.
So that's it. It is all over. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most like...
Oh, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Watkins. Merino. And here's Haaland.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Haaland. And the ball is out of play. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. So what can they conjure from this one? And so we have the first set piece of the game. And it's hit the woodwork and out! Decent hit from there. Nuno Mendes. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And here's Watkins. Kimmich. Big header! He will be livid with himself.
Sporting were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Yamal. No goals as yet. Kimmich. Vlahovic. Ødegaard. Now it's Mbappe. Germany with the corner, they're first. Gabriel attempts a clearance. Ødegaard. Passes short and sharp. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Merino and Dani Olmo.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Keeper's ball. Looking for the runner and reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Szoboszlai.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Haaland.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Tries to get it clear. Nice interception, well timed. Mbappe. Szoboszlai. That is a great pick out. He's got tall. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. And here's Watkins. Dani Olmo. Played back in. Nice sequence of passes this. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this could be a German counter. Upamecano. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Watkins. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looking for the run. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Now it's Kimmich. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Gabriel. Kimmich.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he's been shifted off it. And that'll be the last act of the first half. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Sporting were actually very good on the front foot in the first half, even if they have nothing to show for it.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Goes down, but nothing given. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Haaland. And the shot, Merino! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Merino actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, what a climb! It's in!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Sporting have fired themselves in front.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
Yamal. He won't be happy with that one. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Yamal. Mendes does really well to win the ball there. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the counter is on. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Oh, they can break here. Chouameni. Chouameni. And here's Mbappe. Shot a goal! He has done it! Germany are all square. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
Substitution for Germany, number 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Germany grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before the ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And that's been one straight back. Sporting do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Taking place.
Camavinga. Ødegaard. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he has been fouled there.
I think there's actually a quiet confidence in pulling this off.
Great chance here from position A1. He's gone for it! Decent enough try. Nuno Mendes. Oh, this looks sharp. No, that's been intercepted. That pass has been well intercepted. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Thuram. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Thuram.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And here's Thuram. Pinches it off him.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
3 minutes at a time.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Son Heung-min.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And here's Thuram. Oh, good take in a good area. Chance! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Well, we've seen the hunt.
And that's it. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. Dani Olmo. That's a shade optimistic. That's going to go a long way. And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Thuram. Now it's Szoboszlai. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I see this guy, Upamecano, as a very modern-day centre-back. Quick, good with his feet, confident moving the ball out of defence. I mean, if you're a team like many of the good ones that like to play out from the back, then this Frenchman really is your perfect fit.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how... Szoboszlai! Haaland. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that's well seen too. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, what a climb! Haaland might just make this. Van Dijk. He might be in here! Pavard cuts it out. Alisson with the clearance. Aim forwards. Camavinga providing an outlet on that flank. And they've got rid.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph.
He's had a shot! Goal! Sporting! And Sporting score first. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Sporting are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And he's managed to get rid. Germany look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Thuram. Szoboszlai. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He won't be happy with that one. Can he spark a counter here? Kimmich. Now it's Watkins. Camavinga.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
No, that's been intercepted. Kimmich. Now he's off and running. Oh, that's well spotted. He's played him through. That is a brilliant interception. Cleared without complication. And here's Watkins. Watkins was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. now they can clear their lines. Szoboszlai. Dani Olmo. Up he goes! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Gabriel gets over and intercepts. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Sporting head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Substitution for Germany. Number 10, Vlahovic. Coming on the
Here we go
field
again then.
is number 8.
Sporting really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Thuram. Gabriel getting this one clear. Bellingham.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Upamecano calmly anticipates. Now the ball's gone astray. Camavinga. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And here's Haaland. Szoboszlai.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Stood up well to him there. Haaland, and he's managed to get free. Haaland! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Haaland really has just learned a lesson there. Your focus cannot lapse, even slightly.
So here comes the substitution.
Number 5, Szoboszlai. Coming on to replace him is number 18, Rebaglioli.
Haaland is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Bellingham is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Bellingham! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Bellingham is offering a wry smile there.
Nuno Mendes. And here's Haaland. Nuno Mendes. And that's played in low. He can get that clear. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now. Germany are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Donnarumma clears. Well, they've got it again. Camavinga. Great ball, and he's in here. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done. The keeper is ultra busy in trying to just get everything in order.
Ødegaard with a real chance here. Ødegaard! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Watkins. It's a sweet ball, that. Dani Olmo is flagged offside.
Sporting clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Substitution for Germany. Number 25.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 21, Ødegaard. Coming on the field, number 13, Sørloth. Number 4, Chouameni.
And here's
Substitution.
Mbappe. Now it's Sørloth.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Mendes has it in a wide position. Oh, he's played it in low. Pavard gets good distance on it. Camavinga. Mbappe. Nicely aimed pass. Upamecano gets across to intercept that. Sporting leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Sporting looking to pass their way. Merino!
Sporting can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Well, that's an inviting ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Well, there's the clearance. It's a throw-in. Nicely weighted ball. Anguissa. Kimmich.
2 added minutes.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Chouameni. Sørloth. Oh, good ball! That's been drilled forward. So that's it. It is all over. Sporting have done it. Their solitary Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Tomiyasu kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Seedorf. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tomiyasu makes the interception. Oh, well played. Neither side especially adventurous early on. And smartly reclaimed. Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Gullit. Messi. Chance here to counter. Ball played for Xavi. Played back in. Seedorf. In with a header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
And it's Bale. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival, Messi. Now it's Bale. Pirlo. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. No goals as yet. Nuno Mendes. Ah, it's a sweet ball, that. Gullit. Tchouameni. And it's Seedorf. Now it's Kimmich. Seedorf. And here's Drogba. Close. Drogba! Same again, same outcome.
Sporting really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
There's the header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Seedorf. Rummenigge. Fiddles it through. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! He's keen, determined to have his say. Corner number 2 then. Gullit with the short one. And the shot! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there? They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Xavi. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. That is a brilliant interception. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Now it's Kimmich. He's got tall. Oh, it's fallen loose again. Messi gets good distance on it. Gullit. Great chance! So, third corner of the game. That has been slung wide. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's been cut out, well played. That's headed upfield. Now it's Drogba. And it's Seedorf. And we hit half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So there was the first half.
Sporting ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Sporting have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Sporting could try it again now.
Look, a little variation can't hurt here because they've got no previous.
Skims one in. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Sporting making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front. And this is something different.
Rijkaard. Thuram. For Xavi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cannavaro. Messi. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. Sporting have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Goal is still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Rummenigge. Oh, they could break here. Almost an hour gone. And it's Bale. And that's been intercepted. Nuno Mendes. Tchouaméni. Well, this is certainly a game where the scoreline does not reflect the action. How it has stayed 0-0. Now the finish! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. They want to be quick to recover this. Milan are looking to go forward now. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Neymar going full steam ahead down the left flank. And it's Gullit. Seedorf. And it's Hullet. Messi. Now it's Drogba.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Kimmich. Played into space out wide. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's the chance to counter. That is good alertness. That's good pressing, squeezing the play.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Seedorf. Xavi. Rummenigge. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Threads one in. Hullet.
Sporting showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Thuram. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, can he get onto this? Seedorf. Bale. Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. Finally the breakthrough.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Into the last 5 minutes. And that's a good ball. Kimmich's cross. Big header! Well, that is one way to stop him. And here's Drogba.
Sporting need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's fabulous. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Rummenigge. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that will be it. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Sporting simply forgot to turn up with an attack, Peter, and that lack of cutting edge could possibly turn into something more serious for them.
So, just time for me to say... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And as you can see, we've already started here. And here's Eto'o. It's Eto'o! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Can he put it away? And he's heaved it away. Sporting have the chance to go the other way. Played out towards the right wing. Rummenigge. Seedorf. Rummenigge. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Drogba. Looking for the run. Drogba. Drogba! Cleared without complication. Kimmich. Gullit. And he's following up. Goal! Sporting! And Sporting score first. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So, a breakthrough already. Passing nice and neat.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
That is a great pick out. Drogba showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That is a brilliant interception. Tries a shot! Oh, taken with style! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Pirlo has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Rummenigge. Short changes him with that pass. And here's Messi. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Seedorf. Rummenigge. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Fiddles it through. Nesta cuts out the pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Thuram. That pass has been well intercepted. Mendes kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Hullet.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Vigo providing an outlet on that flank. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Kimmich. Kimmich just loves to go forward whenever he can. Seedorf.
Two minutes has been indicated.
And Mendes. Drogba. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. There's the whistle for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each.